All right, bet. There's a whole bunch of on like my screen and stuff, so I can't really tell how good this looks. As you guys know by the title of this video, you guys clicked on this video for one reason and one reason only, bro. Another story time. It's been forever since I've done a story time. I haven't done one in I don't know how long. To not get too depth into it, bro, we're gonna make it up by telling you guys a whole new story that I actually haven't told on the channel. Been wanting to tell you guys this story, don't know why I haven't had a chance to. Really, I should have been. First things first, bro, it's gonna be a special story time. I'm gonna give you guys a little context. Basically where I grew up at, all of us grew up at. My cousins, my whole family grew up where I grew up. For like our Christmas parties, Thanksgiving, New Year's, whatever, this is the house that we would usually kick it at. And let me describe you guys what the house actually looks like. In front is the main house, which is the owner of the whole complex, you could say, because it's a house in the front, two houses in the back, two smaller houses in the back. So the owner is the one that has, you know, the house in the front, which is my uncle, and then in the back is where usually my other uncles or cousins would stay, depending who or how it worked. You know, I remember at a time we had a rotation where like some family would stay in the back two houses, and then we'll rotate and there'll be another two family. Like, it was weird. I don't know, I don't remember, but essentially all the time, most of my family, we have all lived in this spot at one point or another. So we're at this spot, right, and it's Thanksgiving. Like I said, we have all the family gatherings, all the holidays, and we all spend it there because it's honestly the biggest property we all have, to be honest, at least at that time. Around this time, if you guys haven't seen it, this is literally right before the time I got caught smoking bud. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I'll put it up here so you guys can go ahead and go check it out. But essentially this is right before that. We're celebrating Thanksgiving, everything's going good, we're all having a great time, and out of nowhere, me and my cousins, I'm not gonna say no name, but me and my cousins, we got this little itch, you feel me? A little itch, as I like to say, and we wanted to go for a little walk, bro. You know, it's a tradition to go for a little walk on Thanksgiving, bro. It's a very well-known tradition. They went to go handle their thing, they went to go roll up, whatever, and as they're coming back, like, I noticed that the joint is looking nice, you feel me? Whatever they rolled up is looking real nice, something like this, if not bigger. It looked like it was professional as fuck. So obviously we can't actually smoke at my uncle's spot or at the family spot because everybody's there. It's Thanksgiving, bro. All the family is there, even family friends are there. At that time, we had hella people pull up at that time, so you know, we had a lot of people there. So me and my cousins decide to go over to our neighbor's house, which literally lived down probably like two houses. Go over to the neighbor's house and we're gonna spark up there because usually nobody tripped right there. So we pull up to the crib and shit, and we're actually smoking down like under some stairs essentially. It wasn't even really a crib, it was some apartments. We're under the stairs, bro, and it's a fatty joint, like I said, bro. That's just fat as fuck. So they start sparking it and shit, and as we're sparking it, one of the neighbors actually walks out, one of the neighbors that we're cool with, and he's actually doing laundry, which is funny as fuck, something I remember. So he's doing laundry, so he walks out with like a laundry basket and sees like four of us down there just smoking, bro. And so my cousin tells him like, oh shit, bro, like, you trying to spark up? Which is like, I would hope he would have told him that, you know, granted, like we in his spot, you feel me? But regardless, he didn't care, he joined. And so it was like at least 4 to 5 of us with this one joint. But this joint, bro, like I promise you, bro, it was a fatty joint. That shit looked lethal. So we sparked that shit up. You know, in Friday when he's saying puff puff pass, we was doing that but subconsciously. Like, I feel like everybody just knew that not only was there a lot of heads in the rotation, but the joint, like, it was smoking kind of fast. We just puff puff pass, puff puff pass. So it just kept going around, bro. Like, we were talking, joking, whatever, and it just kept going around. At one point, I'm over here having a great fucking time, laughing my ass off, joking with them, you know, bullshitting, whatever, talking shit. And then I look down and I'm like, damn, I have to join again. And I'm looking at it and this shit has to be like halfway. Granted, it had a tip, so if anything, it was already almost done, but it was like at least almost halfway. And so I'm like, damn, I've been smoking this shit the whole time, bro. I haven't stopped. Like, I've been hitting this shit. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna take this last hit, and that's it, because I was already feeling hot. I was already feeling like that shit was hitting, and I wasn't even like, we weren't even done smoking. Usually we'll be done smoking, and then after, that's when all the effects would come in, you know? Like, it would be rare. Nah, yeah, at that time, it would be very rare for me to be high still hitting the joint. Like, it's usually I hit the joint, chill, and then the high comes, if that makes sense. This time, though, we're halfway. Motherfucker got me faded. I'm looking down, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm fucking blasted. So I take the last hit, I pass that bitch over. Might have been a mistake. So then the conversation keeps going for like maybe like 5 minutes, bro. And then I'm like, damn, I fucked up. And like, it just hits me, bro. I'm high as fuck. Like, there's high, like you're faded, you're high as fuck, and then you're obliterated, like you're blasted, you feel me? So I was high as fuck at this point. I was like, bro, like, I'm really high, and I knew that I was really high. The joint's done at this point. We're all just there. We're about to like leave back to the crib, and then I tell my cousin, and I tell him, I'm gonna tell you his name, my boy Otto, bro. Y'all know Otto. I tell Otto, I'm like, bro, you know what? We need to go to the fucking like store or something. Like, we need to go to the store. I probably was telling him, let's get some chips or some shit. I don't know if I was being that honest to where I was telling him, bro, I'm fucking tweaking, I need to chill out. But I do know that I was going on my phone. I was literally on my phone Googling how to like get rid of the highness, which if you guys don't know, you could do a little bit, like you could kind of like minimize it, but once you strapped in, seatbelt on, and you already whipping that bitch, bro, it's too late, bro. You already there. Hopefully you guys get what I mean by that, but you feel me? So we end up leaving. We end up bending the left because that's where the 99-cent store was. Back then, the 99-cent store, if you guys stay out here in Long Beach, there used to be a 99-cent store literally right there on Cherry. Oh, it's next to the bakery from that one video. If you guys seen the video where I spray paint my carpet, I'll put that up here. That video where I'm like at the bakery and shit, the store next to that bakery was the 99-cent store that I went to. So we're going over there, bro, and before we get to the corner where we turn to get to the store, and at this turn, we're literally on Cherry already, bro. Where I was, there's a donut shop at the corner. It's like a 4-way crosswalk. I'm like walking, bro, and for some reason in my head, bro, I pass the light. Even though it's on red, I keep walking across the street, and like I'm like in the middle of the fucking, like in the middle of the street, bro, and then I like snap back into it, and I'm right back to the position I was. Like I was lagging so bad, bro. It got to a point where I felt like shit was way farther. Like even though it was close by, it felt like it was like just far as shit. It was bad, bro. I was really like tripping out. That's one of the best ways that I can explain it. Literally, bro, it's just I felt like I was already crossing the street, snap back into it, and I'm in the same spot, still walking, but in the same spot. You know, not walking in place, but just essentially, you know, I'm not where I thought I was. So whatever, finally we get to the fucking store, bro, and I'm tripping out or whatever, and I'm looking for just at least like those little, you know what I'm talking about, those little like fucking plastic bottles of milk. I'm looking for that, but they only have the fucking chugs. They only have the gallon milk, the fucking half gallon, whatever the fuck. That's all they have. And I'm like, bro, this isn't gonna cut it. I wasn't trying to walk back with a whole gallon of milk in my hand. That's horrible, bro. That's such a red flag. I wasn't trying to walk back like that. What could I say? I wanted champurrado, maybe, but they would have been like, I got milk, you know, like I don't know. But in the end, I decided to get one of those little Starbucks glass cups or bottles things, little Starbucks bottles that like, you know, are in glass, little coffee shits. I ended up getting one of those because I'm like, this has to contain milk, and I fucking chug it. It did absolutely nothing at all. If anything, with the coffee, I started getting probably even more panic. So that shit did nothing. We ended up going back to my brother's crib, bro. And at this point, I'm quitting, bro. I'm like giving up already. And I know that I'm way too blasted to associate with anyone, to keep associated with my cousins, especially my mom or something. So I just, as soon as we get back to the crib, bro, after the 99-cent store, after chugging the milk and all that, as soon as we get back, bro, I just walk straight to the back. Like I said, it's the front house, the 2 back houses, and the garage to the side in the middle. So I just literally walk my ass back, bro, ignore everybody, the whole family's there. It's a fucking party going on. Like it goes from quiet panicking street noise to just party music, people vibing, eating, like all types of shit. And I just fucking walk past all of it. I go into my brother's house. His was the back house to the right. I go into his house, bro. I'm like laying there on the couch, bro. I'm blasted as fuck, and I'm like, all right, I need to sober up somehow. I'm trying to go to sleep. It doesn't fucking work, and I'm like, fuck this. I get up. People are coming in and shit, and like they're kind of checking on me. They're like, oh shit, he's probably tired or whatever. I was younger at that time, and obviously not how I am now. I wasn't drinking or nothing, so people assume you're probably just tired. You want to go to sleep. It's a party. The parents are having fun. You're not. It is what it is, you know? So then after that, I'm like, okay, fuck this. I can't be here no more because there's a lot of people walking in and out. So now fucking go. And the reason why is because the bathroom or something from the kitchen, whatever the fuck, you know? I just get up and I go into my brother's room. This was really just like it was a small house, bro. It was room, living room, kitchen. And so I go into the room and I just lay on the bed, bro. As I'm laying there, bro, it literally feels like I'm glued to like one of those spinning wheels where like they throw knives at and shit. It feels like I'm glued there, bro. And every time I close my eyes, I kept picturing myself fucking spinning. Even though I was laying on a still bed, it felt like I was glued to one. And that shit was just spinning and spinning and spinning. And then finally, bro, I knock out. I don't know how, I don't know at what point, but I finally knock out, bro. I go to sleep and I wake up probably like 2 hours later, bro, feeling a lot better, a lot less high. If that, I probably woke up the next day, but I'm pretty sure I woke up like a few hours later. Party's still going because, you know, it's Thanksgiving, everybody's lit. And I just walk out and I just include myself into the party. By then, all my cousins were for sure gone. All my cousins were for sure dipped. Or if not, they were doing their own thing, honestly. But I just was just there sitting down, talking to my family, like trying to just be normal, you know? But thankfully, I was able to go to sleep, bro, because I wasn't going to be able to shower. I wasn't going to be able to do anything else. So I'm glad that at one point my body just said, fuck it, let's shut down. And I ended up going to sleep. But if not, that shit would have been crucial, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to tell this story before my camera died because that shit's on 1 bar now. So we have 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Hopefully it wasn't too short. Hopefully I gave enough description. I'm sorry if it felt a little quick. I just wanted to get this video done because today I'm actually off. I was off yesterday and I'm off today again, but because I'm injured, nothing crazy, bro, just my fucking foot hurts. I want to make a video for you guys so that way I can stop lagging on videos. I know I have been lagging it, but new video is up now for sure before this one. It's the LA Galaxy versus LAFC game, bro. It's honestly a banger. I fuck with the video too. Good vibes. But if you guys want to go check that out, make sure to go check it out. It'll also be up here or link down below in the description below. And yeah, bro, I appreciate you guys like always for just tapping in, showing love, and hopefully you guys enjoy this little story time. If you guys want to see more story times, make sure to leave a like. Maybe they won't be as fast as this one. Maybe the next one will be a little more detailed, a little more extra details, but just because my camera was about to die, we gonna call it there, bro. This shit's like halfway, so I'm about to finish this. And then another thing about like just extra details about that night until this shit dies. I remember specifically when I had walked back, a lot of family, like maybe they weren't staring at me, but I felt like they were almost like, what is he up to, you know? Because at that time, they were already catching on, bro. Like I said, this was like maybe like probably like 4 or 5 months before I ended up getting caught up. I already have that story up on the channel, but if you guys want to get a newer updated version, I can. That's how box it is. Bro, once you start coughing in a hot box, you cannot stop. As soon as I start coughing in the hot box, I know it's over. Gotta open this shit up. Yes, sir. That was a good little smoke session, I'm not gonna lie. I wrote it pretty nice. Some good little orange cookie dough. Same thing as before. And then shout out to my cousin too. Shout out to Otto, bro. When we were on the walk to the store, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was really tripping out. I know I'm telling you guys that I was like lagging in real life and I felt like I was a couple steps ahead of me even though I wasn't, whatever, you know? It was just so much worse because I truly felt like it was out of body. Like I felt like I just wasn't there, bro. Like I was so fucking geeked. At that time, I wasn't even rolling, bro. Like at that time, we were rolling like a gram, bro. We were like sharing a gram between all of us. This one was pretty fat. Shout out to him though for really taking care of me, bro. He's always been the type to take care of me. Like when I'm too fucking geeked, too faded, too something, bro. Like the only other time, bro, approximately 3 years later, 3 years after I got caught up, there was one more time where I've been that high and I forgot about that shit. No cap. It wasn't a bad high to be exact. We'll get to that one though in the next one. My shit's about to die. That'll be the next story time. Hopefully if you guys are interested in that one. I was up in Compton with the homie Finito. He also came out in a couple videos of mine. He probably remembers what I'm talking about, bro. We were fucking stuck. Like we were stuck and it was my first time smoking fat after 3 years of being sober because I had gotten caught up. So like I said, if you guys want to hear about that, bro, you know, but that's another one that I almost completely forgot about. I was trying to remember if I had another one so I could do like a 2-in-1 video, but I don't know why, barely right now, bro, where I can't. It's too late. I fucking remembered. That sucks, but that means another video for you guys, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Anyways though, I'm about this bitch, bro. Like, subscribe, and share. Appreciate y'all for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.